Hello my friends, and welcome back. In today's live programming video, we're going to be doing some work on Komorebi, the tiling window manager for Windows, written in the Rust programming language. Today I am going to work on a feature request actually that came in through the Discord. I think it falls under the category of quality of life improvements. So on Discord, the user Ragi said, I have to run Komorebi C state very regularly to figure out what ghost window is screwing me up on a particular day. The config stuff that's printed at the bottom, so all of this stuff makes it very difficult to do that easily. What do you think about adding a command that just lists windows on each display to make this easier? I think this is a great idea. So why don't we just get into it? Let's start by cleaning up our workspace. And why don't I get... let's rearrange these a little bit. So I'll get bacon running here on the left. Do a git pull, because I'm sure I have merged some Dependabot updates. And yeah, let's see. I believe this is going to be a Komorebi C command. And when we wanna add a new Komorebi C command, we always go into Komorebi core and we define a new socket message. And these socket messages are how Komorebi C.exe communicates with Komorebi.exe. And the reason why we have this kind of socket-based communication is that Komorebi C often needs to find something in the state of the window manager, but that state is how do I want to say this? How do I want to phrase this? That state belongs to the memory of the process Komorebi.exe. So Komorebi.c.exe cannot just go and poke around in the memory that is being used by Komorebi.exe. So, like civilized processes, we send a socket message. Komorebi C says, hey, I'm sending you this message, and if you know what to send me back as a result of this message, or if you know what to do when I send you this message, go ahead and do it. And that is the contract. So we have state here, we have state query. I think we'll add something called visible windows. Yeah, let's call it visible windows. And this, maybe it can take, no, let's keep it simple for now. I was thinking maybe it could take a monitor index or a monitor ID as well, so that you could return visible windows for a specific monitor. But I think at this point, why don't we just query for all visible windows on all connected monitors? So we've added this now, and we have some errors coming up saying that this enum variant, visible windows, is not covered in process command. So why don't we start there, right? We'll go to process command, and we will handle that socket message. So we'll go to socket message state, and we can add something. Ooh, what did I just do? Oh, yeah, that's fine. So we can add here visible windows. And so when that socket message is received, we're gonna figure out what the visible windows are and take it from there. So I think we have a self here. I think self here is the window manager. Yes, it is. There is a... I thought at least there was a... Oh, what are you doing here? Alright. Yeah, it's very hard to get rid of the taskbar in a reliable way on modern Windows. So... what was I thinking before that interruption? Yeah, there is a method for visible windows. I'm sure of it. And that is on the workspace. Okay, so if we go to workspace, visible windows. So I would quite like this at the window manager level, right? 533 is why we're making this call to enforce workspace rules. Okay, so why don't we... okay, so we have self. So for... can I do self.monitors? Yes, I can. For monitor in self.monitors. Oh, I'm going to turn this off because we're doing the same work twice. We've already got bacon running here. So for monitor in self.monitors, for workspace in monitor, no, we don't want to go through all the workspaces. So let workspace equals monitor.focused workspace, or rather, if let sum, right, we can just declare that workspace variable if there is a focused workspace on the monitor. And then we get workspace visible windows. We get a vec of option of window. Okay. So we have visible windows. So let's just make this a hash map, right? Let monitor visible windows equals hash map new, and yeah, so we'll make this mutable. And what I'm thinking, right, is I want to put the semi-unique identifier of the window as the key, and then in the value, the vector visible windows that we get, like to clone those, right? So we'll do monitor visible windows, insert monitor dot device ID okay or else, unwrap or else format, because then I'll just put the index, enumerate, right? So we have index monitor. The IDE is not keeping up with me. Index. Okay, right. So we have index, monitor. Let's see how this is. Is not an iterator. Oh, we need to do iter here to turn it into an iterator and then enumerate over it. Alright, that's better. So we'll say monitor device ID, otherwise just use the index. An argument is missing. Is it this? This method takes 2 arguments. Takes 1 argument. Expected a closure that takes 0 arguments. Oh, right, okay. So we're inserting this as the key, and the value of this is going to be workspace.visibleWindows.clone, I guess. Alright, and you can see that the compiler has figured out what the types of the hash maps, keys, and values need to be. Great. Consider calling... Wait. Consider calling asref. Okay, asref. How about that? Expected. Yeah. How about that? Meh, that's good enough. Okay, so we are inserting those into the hash map, and I think that's all we really need to do. We do want to serialize this into string. Pretty. Let's see if we can just do this with the monitor visible windows. I think you can do this with a hash map. Windows. Visible windows state. And so what is this? Change match expression to method call. Unwrap or else. I prefer the other one. It's a bit more legible. So I think that's looking alright. So we get we start by creating a data structure, a hash map, which is going to take either the device ID or the device index, and then the value for each monitor device will contain all of the visible windows on that monitor device. And then we send it back over the Komorebi C socket. Excellent. So now we head over to Komorebi C. Let's see, subcommand. We need to add a new subcommand here. And this will call visible windows, show JSON representation of currently visible windows. Yeah, just visible windows is fine. We'll go to the implementation for subcommand state when the IDE catches up. This is so slow. I'm just gonna go here like this. Let's put this down here. Visible windows with Komorebi C socket visible windows. And so what this is a really cool thing that Amr Bashir my friend Amr Bashir, he submitted in a PR. So this is a function that takes a function f that returns a void result, and it's like, this is the first time I saw something like this, and I was like, damn, that's crazy. So how does this work? So it does all of this, right? It does the setup, creates the socket. So wait, no, it sets the path of the socket. It removes the socket if it is already there. Then it runs f. F is the function that we pass in as the argument, and then it waits for a response on this socket from komorebi.exe. So if I go back here, the function is send message, and this send message function is a function that returns result, void result. And this is making the connection to the Komorebi socket and sending our socket message as bytes to that socket to then be picked up in process command and processed. Very cool. I was repeating all of this so many times before. I'm very glad that he had that great idea. So cannot return reference to item. I should have been looking there as well. Okay, I guess we're gonna clone some stuff. Right, we want to clone the device ID. Yeah. Cool. So let us stop this. We're gonna do just install target Komorebi C first. And I think because we've had quite a few updates from Dependabot, we got to get through those and recompile. But yeah, we have to recompile both binaries because we have changes on both sides, right? So if I were to send this new socket message from an updated version of Komorebi C to an old version of Komorebi, the older version of Komorebi would not know what to do, right? It would get a socket message that it doesn't have a matcher for, and I guess it would just be thrown away. It'd be ignored, or it would error out, hopefully in a graceful way. And that is why you have to recompile both Komorebi C.exe and Komorebi.exe. So we'll do the second one now. Nearly there. Man, I don't know if it is just me, but it's like, I remember the first time I switched from Mac OS to Windows. I was running an Intel MacBook Pro. It was like an i7 or whatever. It was the last big generation before the ARM MacBooks came in. And it would take me... So when I was building Notado, it would take me 15 minutes to do a clean build, well over 5 minutes to do an incremental build. And the first time I ran the clean build on my Windows PC, I had a Ryzen 3900. It built in under a minute and everything felt so fast. But I don't know, it's just... Did this take... Okay, this took under a minute, but I don't know, it just feels slower now. I don't know. So let's start Komorebi. Sweet. That's looking good. we can do Komorebi C visible windows, hopefully. Oh yeah, this is looking so much better. But I think we can improve this even more, because the only things that we really care about here, right? Because people, if we take Ragi's explanation for why, they would like this command, it's because, hey, I have ghost tiles and I need to identify them so that I can add rules. And the rules are always matching on either title, exe, or class. The HWND is always ephemeral. It's going to change whenever you relaunch the app. And this is always ephemeral because it depends on what the layout algorithm has decided for the rect position of that window at any given point in time. So I think to make this a little more ergonomic, we can introduce a new struct that just has title, exe, and class. So let's head over to a window, and we'll make a different struct for that. Oh wait, am I... Okay. I have a feeling that this struct is not actually window. I have a feeling. So I go to process command, visible windows, container, focused window. Oh no, it is an option of type window. But I have this custom display. So why don't I set this to be a new struct? Window, we're gonna call this window details? Window details, why the hell not? And we'll say that this takes a title, which is a string, it takes an exe, which is also a string, and it takes a class, which is also a string. And we want to do an implement from window for window details. This is so that we can use into, and we're not making explicit conversions all the time. Ooh. Oh no, I have a custom serialize here. That's what this is all about. So I think this is going to be a try from, actually, because we are going to be calling failable functions. The error is gonna be sed JSON error, and we do the try from. So we're going to return self. Title is gonna be value.exe. Oh, it's not that, is it? Anyway, title is gonna be title. Exe is gonna be exe, and we'll fix the return type after with the help of the compiler. Value.class. This returns a result. That's gonna be okay. Oh, is that okay? No. Alright, we can't implement copy on string types, so let's fix that. So this is gonna be a report, which I believe comes from Aya. Yes, now that works. So let's use some compiler magic. So here we were letting the compiler figure all this out, right? But I'm gonna do something different. No, I'm not. That wouldn't work. Alright, we'll do this one. Visible window details. And this will be window detail. We'll get focused windows dot into. Is it try into? Yeah. And then this will be a result. And this will be okay. Did I not import that? IntelliJ, did you not just import that? I thought you did. Ooh. So... because this is cloning, it's not going to give us a reference. Focused window. Alright, let's... right, if let's, focused equals container focused window, right, we get a window. We'll do vec push, focused dot into try into, yeah. If let okay details, because we don't want this to fail. Focus dot try into, then we can vec push the details. I think that makes sense. Oh, dude, right. If let okay some details, right. So then we have window. We get rid of this option because we're only operating on. Okay, so this is... oh, because I haven't implemented it for reference to window. So why don't I do this to dereference the reference? Expected vec window details found vec window. Why are you vec window? So let's do this one explicitly, window details. And then the compiler should... let x equals details. So maybe we don't. Right, so if I do... oh, I think it needs to... oh, maybe we need to triangle of doom this. So if let okay window equals focus, if let sum, right? If we have a window, oh no, we already have some. Oh, okay, that was me and my foggy morning brain. So now let's take a look at this. So we declare a mutable vec of window details. We go through each of the containers in this workspace. If the container has a focused window, right, some focused window, then we try and convert that window struct into a window details struct. If that is okay, then we push that to our vec here. And so we go through all of the containers, we do that, and then finally we return this vec. So this is going to be now visible window details. Okay. And this time I was going to say this time we only need to recompile Komorebi, but first we need to oh, that's because this is returning a result that we need to handle. Window details serialized is not. Oh, okay, yeah, let's we gotta be able to serialize this, of course. Okay, now that we can serialize it, we can send it over the wire. And this means now that we only have to recompile Komorebi, because we're just changing the way that we handle this socket message. We're not changing the socket message that we are sending. So let's get this going again. And let's try that command again. Much better, much better. So now we have, for this monitor, we're running PowerShell, we've got Rust Rover, we've got Firefox, I've got Beeper running, and I've got Discord running on my other monitor. Excellent. I'm very happy with this, and I hope my friend Ruggy will be happy with this as well. So let's run a quick pumped. Let's see if I have introduced anything that Clippy is going to yell at me about. Oh, okay, let's see. Item name starts with its containing module's name. I don't really care about this one. I don't think this is a good lint. I really don't think this is a good lint. Window. I mean, can we call it something else? What can we call it? Window details. You know, I don't care. Allow me, Clippy. Module name repetitions. Alright, so let's just get Bacon running in Clippy mode. This function's return value is unnecessarily wrapped by result. Oh, is that so? We should fix that then. Oh, right, because, yeah, we're not erroring out, we're handling... well, actually, we're throwing away the value if it can't be coerced into our window details type. Which means that now, when we are using this, we don't need to have that question mark, which handles the error for us. Alright, great stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna tidy this up a little bit, add a commit message, and that should be on master. Definitely by the time this video is live. As we wrap up, why don't we go and give a shout out to the lovely sponsors of this project. To my 3 private sponsors, thank you so much. To my public sponsors, why don't we go through one by one? Thank you to Julian, Evan, Maxwell, Red Lobster, Darian, Leandro, Alex, Kwang, Surefire, Michael, Pavel, and Hisayuki. My friends, thank you so much. You are all amazing, and I appreciate you so very much. If you too would like to become a sponsor, head on over to the sponsor page. You can become a one-time sponsor, you can become a monthly sponsor. Honestly, even $1 a month, it makes a huge difference to me. If however you are not in a position to become a sponsor, the very next best thing that you can do is hit subscribe on the YouTube channel, where you're probably on YouTube watching this right now. So if you are not subscribed, go ahead and hit subscribe. That is it for this programming video. I hope that whatever you all do today, you have a great day. Free Palestine, and I'll see you all back here next time.